Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, General Technology Knowledge. Today I would like to show and share about how to use the Simatic Manager and WinCC Flexible 2008 software to set and show the timer on HMI by using PLC S7-300 CPU 314C 2PN/DP that include two Proficy ports, yes, and one port I will connect to my PC and another port I will connect to the HMI. Okay, and here is the IP address of PLC 192.168.0.1, and here is the IP address of my PC 192.168.0.253, and here is the IP address of HMI 192.168.0.2. okay, and here just example, so we can use the timer. Example, timer on, we can set the delay for setting. We can set from the HMI, and it also can show the time also when we click the enable of timer. Okay, in this section I will use two types of timer. One type is timer on delay and another type for timer off delay. Okay, and we will design two screens like this to show for everyone. Okay, so let's go with me step by step. Okay, first let's go to open Simatic Manager software, and I will create a new folder. Example, timer. Okay, and create a new project. Example, timer show. Browse the folder that we already created on desktop. Click OK. And then I will insert the object Simatic 300 station. Okay, timer on off. And I will create the hardware configuration. So first let's go to Simatic 300 and go to the rack 300 and drag and drop the rack, yes, to the project, and then we can add power supply. Yes, example, I will do this one. So in this step everyone can choose the power supply to match with our hardware. Okay, this is just example. And next step we will create the CPU. So right now I will use CPU 314C 2PN/DP. Yes. Okay, and here is the IP address. Yeah, the same my slide that I already show here. Yes. And then let's click OK, and it will arrange the I/O address for us because it is built-in I/O for DI, DO, AI, and AO, and also counter, yeah, high-speed counter and position control also. Okay, so it very important for the CPU. We can include on the CPU with the many I/O that we can use. Yes. Okay, so let's save our project, and then we can download the hardware configuration to the PLC, right? So first I will connect the LAN cable from my PC to the PLC. Okay, and then go to put the manual IP address of computer, right? Because right now it we ping to PLC example 192.168.0.1. We cannot ping, right? So we need to put the manual IP address here, 192.168.0.253. It is the computer IP address, the same my slide that I already show. Yes. So after that we can ping again. Okay, so we can communication between our PC to the PLC S7-300. Okay, so we can go to download. Okay, and stop the CPU because we download the hardware configuration. Okay, and then we need to create the logic, right, to follow the timer instruction that I already show here. Yeah, example timer on, we can set the timer and we can show the timer status on HMI. Yes, so we can go to the ladder. Okay, block, and then go to OB1, and I will use ladder. Easy to understand. Yes, easy to write for ladder. So here example timer on, link to HMI. Okay, so let's go to timer, and then I will use the on delay. Yes, and here I need to use the one button or one switch to enable the timer, right? So let's go to this button. Example, I use M0.0. Okay, and let edit. So example timer on, enable, speed. Okay, timer on, enable, switch, and here is the PV, yes, that we want to set, right? So follow instruction, we can push F1 to see the instruction. Here is the diagram instruction that explain about the on delay time. Yes. So this address, if we would like to put, we can put S5 time. Yes. 2 sec. It means that 2 seconds. So we can put S5 time 5 seconds or 10 seconds like this. Okay, and this is the number of timer. Example, I will start from T0. Yeah, it means that timer 0. And here is the output for turn on when the time is up. So let me choose coin. Example, I will use the digital output. Yes, so it will start from, yes, this is the input, right? Output the same here. Let's see Q 136.0 until 137.7. Yes, so we can put Q 136.0, right? 136.0, it is the digital output number 0. So here we can comment. Example lamp1 status. okay, or motor 1 status. Okay, so we can use it. Yes, if we use like this. Let me download the logic and then show to everyone. Yeah. So here we can 0 and we can enable for 1. Let's see, the timer is count. After 10 seconds, it will turn on the output, right? Okay, so output is turned on. Okay, so we need to set the delay time from the HMI, right? Okay, so we need to set like this from HMI. So we need to put the address. Yes, example MW MW50. Yeah, example MW50. So we can set the actual value from the HMI. Yes, if we use like this. Okay, so here we can set. Yes, example we can set from the online monitor, right? MW50. It is the decimal, right? Example I set 50. 32 millisecond, right? Sorry, 320 millisecond, right? Okay, so we can set from the HMI. So continue, we will go to the network 2 and then insert one more network for timer off. Link to HMI. So let's go to off delay time here. Okay, and then I will use for disable, right, for off delay time. So here I can use M0.1 and here I can use MW60. Yes, and start from T1, right, for timer off. And here I can use the output for Q136.1. Yes, and we can edit. Example timer off disable switch. Okay, and here is the motor number 2, right? Motor 2 status. Okay, and we can go to save and then go to download and online. Yes, so we can go to WinCC Flexible to create the HMI project and then download to the real HMI, right? Then I will show step by step. So let's go. Okay, so first open WinCC Flexible 2008 with page file. And then go to create the new project. And here we can choose the correct hardware that everyone have. For me, I will use mobile panel. Let me find the hardware to be the same my panel. Yes, HMI. Otherwise, we cannot download to the HMI, right? If we use the incorrect. Okay, let me find MP, right? Okay, this is my model of HMI. Yeah, here. Okay, MP27710 touch here. This is my model. And then let's go to OK. Let me show the model if we download to the HMI. Okay. So first let's go to design to be the same as my first page. Example, I will use timer on tutorial, timer time up status, motor will be green, and this is a timer count and this is timer set, right? So let's follow up me step by step. First, if we would like to set the color, the background to be another color, we can go here and then go to background color, and we can choose another background that we want. Example, I would like to use yellow. I can select yellow. Use this color, we can select this color. Okay, I like this color, so I will choose the color, and then we can simulation, yeah, like this. Okay, simulation, yes. If we simulation, we can show the actual, yes, the full screen, yes, like this. Okay, so first let's go to connection, and then create the new connection, yeah, link to PLC S7-300. Okay, and here we need to choose the communication driver to correct with another hardware that we use. Example, we can use to with Omron, GE Fanuc, yes, Allen Prale, yes. So we can use. For me, I use S7-300, 400. So we need to select. And for interface, I will use Ethernet, yes, because I use LAN cable connect from my HMI to the PLC, yes, station. So here is the IP address of my PC, yeah. So 192.168.0.1, yes. And here we need to put the IP address of PLC, yes. So 192.168.168.0.1, okay. It is the IP address of PLC, yes, and here is the IP address of HMI. Okay, and then go to screen again, and then we need to create the text, right? We need to create the text for show the signal of the motor or set and show the status of timer when it counts, right? And need to create one more button for enable and disable for timer off, right? I will choose the page number 2 for timer off, yes. So let's go to create the text. So first let's create the switch for enable timer on, right? So I will use enable timer on, yes. And here is the automatically connection. When we create, it will show automatically. And then let's go to Boolean because I use the switch right here. So the address is M 0.0, yes. We can command example enable timer on switch. Okay, and then let's go to take number 2. Yeah, take number 2, we need to set point the timer, right? So MW50, so we can use the timer on set. Okay, and it is the we can use the integer. Yes, integer. So MW50, right? Let's test with integer. Example, this one should be timer on setting, right? Okay, let's go to test. I will test 1 point first. So here we can use the input, right? And then let's choose the take timer on set, and let's go to choose the format, right? Okay, I will use this format, and decimal place should be 2, right? Okay, let's test whether it work or not. Let's go to property and then go to text and choose this one to center, choose this one to middle, and we can change the font and size to be like this. Okay, and we can simulation. Yeah, adjust simulation to test my take first, it work or not. Yes, and then we will transfer this project to the HMI. It has error, right? Okay, oh, this one, right? It's correct. So this one should be 253 because this is my computer IP address. Yeah. So let simulation again. Okay, we go, and then we can set example set 50. It's not format, right? Let me choose the another format. Yes, so the format we can adjust to be correct the format. Yeah, I will change to real. Yeah, example we change to real. Real should be MD, right? So we can change to the word MW50, and then we can test again. Example, I set 6. $100. Not yet correct the format, right? Decimal place should be 3, maybe. Okay, let's test for 3 decimal place. Okay, so we need to use the correct data type. So let's go to choose the timer. Yes, we cannot use word or real, so we can use timer and start from MW50 because it is the MW50 here, and then we can simulation again. Okay, so if I set 4, it means that 4 seconds. I set 12, it means that 12 seconds. Yes. If I set 61, it should be 1 minute and 1 second, right? Okay, so that's correct. So we need create more for the status of the motor number 1. Yes. So let's go to text, motor 1, and the data type is should be Boolean, right? And start from Q136.0. So this is a motor 1 status. Yes. And one more, we need to create the switch for disable timer off, right? So we need to create the time for show, right? So T0 status, it is the time also, yeah. So T0 timer on status. Okay, and then we need to create the switch for disable the timer off, right? So disable off, it is the Boolean also, right? M0.1. Okay, so this one should be disable switch of disable timer on, timer off, sorry, switch. Okay, and then we need to create the set point, right? So offset point, it is the timer also, right, for data type, and address is MW60. And this is should be a timer off setting. Yes. And one more for stator, right? Motor 2. It is the Boolean, right? And then the address is Q136.1. So select Q136.1. Yes. And this should be a motor 2 status. Okay. And then we need to create the status of timer, right? So T1 status, the data type is timer, and it should be T0, sorry, T1. Timer off status. Okay, So right now that's all. We already create the text, and let's go to create the screen. Yes. So I will use the text command. Example timer on. Config and testing link with HMI. Okay, I will change to another color, yellow, right? Go to text and then increase the size a little bit to be 20. Okay, 20 not enough, right? So we can use like this. Like this. And link to HMI, right? Okay, can use like this. So we can increase the size, yes, a little bit more. Example 22, 26. Okay. Oh, not enough, right? So we can decrease to 24 as well. Okay, and we can adjust like this, and this one should be 24 also. In this step, everyone can design the style that we want. Yes, and we should have the time up status, right? For motor stator, time count and timer set. Okay, so first I need to create the motor. Yeah, insert the motor from the library. Go to the motor and then go to the motor here. Yes, drag and drop. Okay, then we will got like this. So we can go to the simple object and then go to the text file. Example, we can write timer on up. I will use white color, right? Timer on up status. Yes. Then it will show the status of the motor, right? Okay. I will increase the font size a little bit more. (22) as well, right? Okay, like this. So we can design the style that we want. And we need to set the timer, right? So set the timer. I will copy, yeah. Example, everyone can press Control Shift and then drag and drop. We can copy, yes. So we need to put the text, right? And we can design this one to be good for operation, right? So let's go to property and then go to general. Okay, I will decrease this style. And then I will increase the font size a little bit, right? To be 28. Okay. Okay, 28. And the unit is sec, right? Second. And I will change this one to property and then change this one to be green and change this one to be black and have the solid color with white, yes, like this. And then we can copy, yeah, select and then copy, drag and drop to copy, yes. So this one we have set value, right? So timer on, set value. Okay, timer on set value, and this one should be a timer on status or timer on count value. So we can adjust the screen. To be like this. Okay, adjust this one little bit to be like this to a rank, right? Okay, then we can adjust all because we need to resize the motor a little bit. This one should be like this. So for set point we need to set, right? So let's go to general and choose the text. Set point for timer on. Timer on set, right? Here. Yes. And then we need to choose the input because we need to set point. And for output, we choose the output. And this one should be timer on status. So T0 status. Okay. And we need to create one more button for enable the timer, right? So let's go to button. I will use the big button. Example, enable timer on switch. Okay. And then go to property and then I will change this one to be green color or red color that we want. Example, if the not enable is red color, I will adjust the font size a little bit. 20 maybe okay. Yes, I will put here because we need to put one more button for switch the screen, right? Okay, like this. So we need to configure the button, right, to be enable the timer. Example, let's go to event and then go to click and invert bit. Okay, we use invert bit, and we can choose the text for enable the timer on, right, this text. Okay, and the color animation, we can adjust the color. Yes, so we can choose enable timer on and bit. Example, it come 1, it means that it on, enable. We can use the color to like this. This one should be the same, right? And the value should be 1. Yes. So we can simulation before download, but we need to create one more page for timer out, right? Okay, let me simulation first. So right now we can simulation. Example, I click yes, the timer start count, right? And example, we set 63, so 1 minute, right, and 3 seconds. So it's so long time, right? So I will choose only 10 seconds, and then we enable. Yes, so the timer will count, yes, until 10 seconds. It will on the output, right? And then we will create the color of the motor also. Okay, good. So let's go to create the stator of the motor when the timer is up. Then we will change the color. Example, the field color I will choose red. Then when it on, I will use the motor 1 status, bit 1. It will change to green, right? Okay. Then we can save the project. Go to desktop and then go to timer. Okay, timer, HMI. Okay, and we need to create one more for timer out, right? Okay, I will use one more screen. To create the one more screen easily, we can use like this. Example, I will rename this one to be on screen, mean that timer on screen. Then we can copy and then paste. Yes, so we will got one more screen for timer off, so we can rename off screen. Okay, and then let's go to off screen here. Okay, we will got like this, so we will change only this step. General, change this one to off. Okay, and then we will adjust this font size a little bit. Let's go to font size, maybe 20 is okay, right? Then I will change this one to example, maybe 22, still okay, right? Okay, 22 is okay. Then I will adjust this one to 22 also to be similar, right? Okay. Then we can adjust, yeah, this one example, this one adjust, change the text. for motor 2, right? Okay, and this one I just change the text also. Go to general, and this is the output, sorry, input also. So timer offset point, and this one should be a timer 1 status, right? And this one should be, go to color animation to change the color for disable timer off, and then change the event bird bit the same. Then we can choose the tag to be correct. So this tag, and then change the text to be timer off switch, right? Okay. So when we save and simulation, we can use only one screen, right? Timer on. Okay. We can use only one screen. So we need to create one more button for call the screen for timer off, right? So let's go to timer on, and then I will insert one more button. Example, call timer on script. Yes, call timer on script, and we need to configure the screen also, right? So we can go to event, and then go to click and activate screen. So we can choose the screen name. So I will call screen screen this one, yeah, down screen. Sorry, call the screen number 2, right? So off screen, this one, and I will change this one to be called timer off screen, because right now we stand on timer on screen, so we need to call timer off screen, right? So basically we can copy and then go to timer off screen and then paste. Okay, and then I will adjust this one a little bit. So this one should be called timer on screen. Okay, then we can save and then simulation again. Make sure we can switch or we can control before we download this project to the real HMI. Okay, so example, I switch to timer off screen, so we can switch and the screen is okay. Let's see, we can simulation before we download. Example, I set 6. Okay, so 6 seconds here. Disable, or should be change this one to disable timer off, right? So let's see. Okay, so let me exit again and then change again. Should be disable timer off switch. Okay, save again, and then we can simulation again to make sure we are configured correctly with the simulation. So let's see, the motor 1 is turned on here. So we disable, it will off, and we can set the value again. Example 5 seconds. and then we press enable. So after 5 seconds it will turn on the motor. Okay, switch to timer off. We can set the timer to be 9 seconds. Then we can disable, and then it will turn off after 9 seconds. So we can switch, yes, timer on, timer off, timer on, timer off that we want. Okay. Example, I set 1 second. Okay. So we need to download this project to the HMI, right? So to download, let's save the project, and then I will show how to download, because we need to set the IP address of the HMI also, right, before download. So I will show how to boot the screen. Yeah, let me close first. So this is the screen. Yeah. So first time we need go to control panel, and then go to the transfer option. We need to choose the correct option that we want. Right now I use the Ethernet. Yes. So if everyone want to use the Ethernet or MPI or USB, everyone can use it. So right now I will use Ethernet because I use the LAN cable. Yes. So we can go to advanced, and then check here. Yeah. We need to put the IP address of the HMI. Yes. That I already show on the slide presentation. 192.168.0.2. Yes. And then let's go exit, and then go exit again. After change, everyone can click OK. Yeah. Example, I change this setting to here. I can go to advanced and then change here. Yes. So we can click OK after change, and then click OK again, and then close it. Yes. Go to file, and then close, and then choose the transfer. Yes. Otherwise we cannot download it if we not choose transfer, right? So let me download. So go here, and then choose the Ethernet, right? So we need to put the IP address of HMI. So 192.168. Sorry, 168.0.2, right? Because we choose .0.2, and we can click transfer and click yes. So the file will transfer from our computer to the HMI. Yes, finish. And the HMI will boot, yeah, automatically. So here we can choose the enable and disable that we want. So let me show the stator of PLC also. Okay. So right now we can set point. Example, we set 10 seconds. Enter. And let me show the PLC. When we enter from HMI, here it shows 10 seconds also. Yes. And then we can enable. Yes. So the timer will count. After that, after 10 seconds, it will turn on the output right here. Okay. Then we can switch to timer off and we can set example 9 seconds. And we can disable. Okay. Then we can switch. Oh, cannot switch, right? So let me check the configuration again. Why cannot switch? Go here and then go to the event. Oh, this one, right? So we need to change this one to timer on screen. Yes. So save again. So I need to boot the HMI again before download, right? So let me boot again. Now it's booting. Yes, the system. So we need to freeze transfer again before we download. Otherwise, we cannot download the project to the HMI. Okay. It's booting. So don't forget click transfer. Yes. And then go to our project again. And then transfer again. And click yes again. It will transfer the file again. Okay. After that, we can use again. Example, okay. Let me switch. Okay, right now we can switch from timer on to timer off speed. And here we can set 11 seconds. Enable. Okay, so we can monitor on the PLC also. So if I switch to timer off, yeah, so we can switch. Example, I put 15 seconds. Disable. Yeah, disable. It start count until 15 seconds. The output will be off, right? Let's see. Okay, off. We can switch here. Okay. So this is just example. Yes. So we can switch on and off. So this is just example about how to create the timer to show the value of timer on the HMI, and we can also set point also. Yes, by using the HMI. Yeah. MP277 10-inch touch. Yes. So thank you very much for watching my video, and if everyone have any question, please kindly drop comment under my video. I will reply soon. And I would like to request all of you to like, share and subscribe my video also. to get more notification and more new videos that I will create step by step. So in this time, I would like to say thank you very much again and see you next videos. Bye bye.